By not offering life insurance on a regular basis, P&C agents are doing this. One, they're not offering customers the one policy type that 95% of customers would want the agency to write and get issued 2 minutes before they took their last breath. Yes, 2 minutes before they died. If you think I'm lying, just ask any of your customers. If it was 2 minutes before you were about to die and I could write you one policy, I could get it issued, I could make sure that all the benefits would be there when you died, what would you want me to write? Guys, nobody's going to say, write my auto insurance, write my home insurance, write me an umbrella. Oh my God, I sure could use water backup. Nobody's going to say that, not even the commercial. They're not going to say, oh, make sure you write my workers' comp, make sure you write my disability. No, they're going to say, write my life insurance policy. If it's that important 2 minutes before you died, then how come my agent is not mentioning it to me? How come my agent is not even affording me the opportunity to sit down and discuss life insurance? So number one, you're not offering the customers the one policy type that 95% of your customers would want you to write.
Thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to this information and wisdom-packed audio session. This session is taught by Dr. Billy R. Williams, CEO of the Williams Family Investment Group. Currently, a group of 160-plus partner insurance agencies that generate over $1 billion a year in new and renewal insurance premiums. Make sure you download this session to your mobile device so you can listen and re-listen at your convenience.
Hey everybody, it's Billy Williams. Absolutely appreciate you guys being here. We're going to talk about how to easily add life insurance to your P&C agency mix. This is a very important topic that a lot of P&C agents are missing out on as a topic, but also just as a practice within their agency. So today's session is brought to you by myself, Dr. Billy R. Williams, with Inspire Nation Business Mentoring, and our parent company, the Williams Family Investment Group. By not offering life insurance on a regular basis, P&C agents are doing this. One, they're not offering customers the one policy type that 95% of customers would want the agency to write and get issued 2 minutes before they took their last breath. Yes, 2 minutes before they died. If you think I'm lying, just ask any of your customers. If it was 2 minutes before you were about to die and I could write you one policy, I could get it issued, I can make sure that all the benefits would be there when you died, what would you want me to write? Guys, nobody's going to say, write my auto insurance, write my home insurance, write me an umbrella. Oh my God, I sure could use water backup. Nobody's going to say that, not even the commercial. They're not going to say, oh, make sure you write my workers' comp, make sure you write my disability. No, they're going to say, write my life insurance policy. If it's that important 2 minutes before you died, then how come my agent is not mentioning it to me? How come my agent is not even affording me the opportunity to sit down and discuss life insurance? So number one, you're not offering the customers the one policy type that 95% of your customers would want you to write. Number two, you're missing out on additional revenue streams. We always say life insurance pays for thrills, P&C pays the bills. Okay, so you're missing out on giving your staff a raise. You're missing out on adding new technology. You guys that love to buy technology, right? You're missing out on taking some time off because you're so worried about making the bills that you can't take time off. You're missing out on a huge revenue stream by not offering it. You're not helping to reinforce agency retention. We all know when you have 1, 2, or 3 lines of insurance you have more than 3, 3 or more lines of insurance on a customer, that customer's not going anywhere. They're not picking up all that and carrying it someplace else unless, you got to really screw up, or the carrier has to really, really screw up for them to pick up 3 or more lines. But here's one thing I've learned. Even if they move their home, their auto, their RVs, their boat, their motorcycle, they move all that, they are not touching their life insurance. That life insurance is a tether that can be there for you to always have a conversation with that customer. Next, you're missing out on increased profit sharing. A lot of these P&C aggregators and a lot of the clusters now, they're putting more emphasis on financial services. The captives are putting more emphasis on financial services because that's a profit margin. It's profit for these guys. It's an income stream for these guys, right? So they really want to put it there for the income, but also it's just the right thing to do for the customer. That's the most important thing in all of this. It's the right thing to do for the customer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 6 action steps that you can use to easily add life insurance to your P&C agency. Number 1, action step 1. You need to make life insurance an agency standard. Yes, make it a rule that you have to discuss life insurance, or at least send out content about life insurance. A lot of you guys, I'm never going to get you to say it. I'm never going to get you to actually have a conversation. But if I can just get you to send out content and let the customer decide if they want the conversation, that's a win. So remember, when you're talking about agency standards, which you guys know, that's the foundation of what I talk about at Inspire Nations, making sure we have agency standards. There are 3 legs of an agency standard. Low coverage. Number 2, they're missing a recommended coverage or a recommended optional coverage. And then number 3, they're missing a recommended additional policy. So that means if you have an agency standard that's based on no coverage, low coverage, and missing a supporting policy, which is what I always talk about, then that means that you can make life insurance that 3rd leg. You can make life insurance say, guys, we have to discuss 3 lines of insurance with every customer. That could be home, auto, life. That could be home, umbrella, life. I don't care where you fit it in, but you need to make it an agency standard. Until you make it a rule, it is not going to get talked about. If you just simply say, guys, we need to discuss more life insurance. You know what we ought to do? We ought to sell more life insurance. Judy, your life license, right? Yeah. Oh, great. We should sell more life insurance. Not going to happen because it's not your culture. But once you make it a standard, once you make it an agency rule that says from this day forth, we will always mention 3 lines of insurance to every prospect and to every customer. Now, we're going to go ahead and write the prospect their home and auto. That's what they called about. But on that follow-up call, that 7 to 10 day follow-up, we're going to talk about life insurance and we're going to build it into our process. And if you're not sure how to do that, go out to inspirenation.org if you're a member and just type in life. That's all you got to do. Type in life in the search box and you'll be able to see all of our best practices on life insurance. If you're not a member and you type in life, you're going to see a blog post. But if you're a member and you type in life, you're going to go to the video library.
This was just a brief snippet, just a taste of the type of mentoring that we provide at Inspire Nation Business Mentoring. If you want to hear the complete session, check out our website at www.inspireanation.org. Again, that's www.inspireanation.org.